Recent breakthroughs in the laboratory have rekindled hopes of saving the Tasmanian devil in the wild. Our vision is to create a vaccine that will give lifelong protection to Tasmanian devils from devil facial tumour disease.
Until 20 years ago, Tasmanian devils, who are native to the ruggedly beautiful island state of Tasmania, were mainly known for their feistiness and character. But now, the Tasmanian devil population is under threat from a rare, contagious cancer, and an extraordinary collaboration of researchers and scientists have united to help secure their future in the wild. Devil facial tumour disease, DFTD, is transmitted directly between devils through biting and develops into large tumours on the face and neck, killing all infected devils within months. It has already wiped out over 80% of the population as it continues its relentless spread across Tasmania. A range of conservation strategies have been delivered, and in the last 10 years, significant strides have been taken by researchers in the hope that a vaccine will ultimately be developed.
10 years ago, I started working on devil facial tumour disease. This is a cancer that is affecting the world's largest living marsupial carnivore. As an immunologist, I could see the need for a vaccine to protect this iconic species.
At the same time, a sustainable insurance population has been established and disease-free facilities to hold the species in wild and semi-wild populations have been built.
The first step to ensure the survival of the species was to create the insurance population. This is the captive population in 35 zoos around Australia. We now have over 600 animals in these zoos, and we've expanded into New Zealand and North America as well. These animals represent the genetic diversity as we know it.
In the last 10 years, we've made a number of discoveries. We now know that the devil has a competent immune system, we understand this cancer, and we now know a way in which we can make the devil's immune system respond to these cancer cells. By treating these cells with special proteins, they then become visible to the devil's immune system, and when we immunise the devils, it produces an immune response.
So we've carried out a number of clinical trials on a small number of research devils, and they've received 4 immunisations each, plus a booster. Now we're ready to try this immunisation protocol on a larger scale and see what the results are when these devils are released into the wild.
Taking the vaccine trials from the lab to the wild has just commenced in a groundbreaking trial to release immunised devils back into areas where DFTD is present and active.
We're here to release 20 healthy devils into the park. So the devils that we've released have been released into an area where there are already incumbent wild devils, and we know that disease has been here for a number of years, and over the next 3 months we'll be repeatedly coming back to trap devils to see if the animals that we've introduced here remain healthy.
This is certainly one of the most significant conservation efforts that we're aware of globally, and that the viability of its population has a direct effect on the rest of the animal populations here.
The next 3 years are critical. We need to improve our vaccine for it to be really effective and for the devils to require just the 1 injection. To achieve this, it's going to take a lot of scientific research. At the moment, we know we can produce a response in the laboratory, but we need to test to see whether this is protecting devils in the wild. This has the potential to protect the Tasmanian devils for not only our generations, but generations into the future.
Right now is the time to support us to secure the future for the Tasmanian devil.